Hi, I'm Jenna Bauer with SCVi News. A local high school kids are trying to make a difference by saving water in Santa Clarita Valley. Magic Mountain is one of the most water-wasting facilities in the city. That's why two 16-year-old boys teamed up for this cause. Both compromised with Magic Mountain staff. They have agreed to use less water and create educational projects to help save water. In result, 6 lakhs saved over $1 million on average. The two boys were given $7,000 in prize money.
Also, an interesting story that has to do with our school. On February 17, 2010, that night, William S. Hurt School District had a meeting to extend our school years. The good news is that they will be extending our school years by 5 more years. The first high school students will be able to graduate from this school. I'm very pleased that I will not be going to another school until college.
19-year-old man arrested for grand theft auto on Monday after he tried to get away from the stolen vehicle on foot. One of the deputies followed the man on Railroad Avenue in Newhall after a license scanner identified the Nissan Sentra he was driving as a stolen vehicle, said Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff's Deputy Dan Wyman.
Hi, I'm Garrett from SCVi News. Up next, we have highlights from International Day. This month's focus was Korea.
시작! 하이! 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 핫! 핫! 하나, 둘, 셋! 하나, 둘, 셋!
Hi, this is Jazz with 7th and 8th grade journalism at SCVi, and we're here to interview Miranda. She does Taekwondo at ATA, and we're going to ask her a few questions. So, how long have you been training Taekwondo?
For about 2 years.
2 years? You like it?
Mm-hmm.
What do you like about it?
I like doing weapons and doing tournaments.
Weapons? What's your favorite weapon to use?
Sanjibon.
Sanjibon? What's that?
It's a weapon that's the Korean word for nunchucks.
Nunchucks?
And these are what they look like.
Stay on camera.
These are what they look like. They have a rope in the middle. There's different kinds of them. And then there's one move that's called triangle and they go like this.
Oh, wow.
Like that.
So do you want to demonstrate a board break?
Sure.
Fair. Can you get as close as possible and zoom in? Right on the board.
Yeah, wait for us to say.
One.
And the camera, you're going to be doing the camera fist that way. And Miranda's going to be performing a hammer fist using her hand to go straight through the board as fast and as strong as she can. Are you ready, Miranda?
Sure.
And go. Excellent job. Give me a
Hi, I'm Jazz with 7th and 8th grade journalism, and I'm here with Brayden, and he does Taekwondo at ATA, and we're just gonna ask him a few questions. So, what do you like about Taekwondo?
Two things. Weapons and
So, what kind of weapons do you like to use?
also like some guns right now.
Could you show us what you can do with those weapons?
You can do square blocks. I'm not sure what you have.
Be loud, Brayden.
And you can also use these.
Wow, pretty good. So, what was
Just
it?
use your body, okay? Okay.
Just catch.
I'm the owner of Gold Medal Martial Arts. We have a school in Castaic as well as Canyon Country. And I'm also the chief instructor, so I teach most of the classes.
Cool, very interesting. And I've heard that there's two different styles of Taekwondo martial arts. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, you have a traditional style, which is based more on forms, traditional movements, and then you have a sport Taekwondo, which is what you see in the Olympics.
Some of them represent?
Absolutely. This is the ATA patch, the American Taekwondo Patch Association. Every ATA school throughout the world wears this patch on their right side, regardless of where they're from or who owns the school. It's our organizational patch. And as you can see, it has the American and the Korean flags on it, representing that Taekwondo is a Korean martial art, and we're doing it here in the States. This is our school patch, so every owner has a different school patch that you wear on your left chest, and normally you'll have things inside of it that represent your background or where you came from. We also have the Korean and American flag in that, and we have this torch that you see here, which stands for victory, and this is the same torch used in my original instructor's patch back when I started martial arts in 1986.
Very interesting. Yeah, so after, how'd you start the school? After all that training, where did you begin to create the martial arts school?
I started as a student at 7 years old, just like many kids who take martial arts right now. I was inspired by the movie The Karate Kid. I wanted to be the Karate Kid, and my mom saw a program starting at our local church. I started that program then, and as I started to really get into it and really enjoy the martial arts training, I started competing. Then I started doing the demonstrations and the demo team. As I got older, 13 and 14, I was allowed the opportunity to assist with classes. So not only would I train personally, but I would go in and help the other classes. I enjoyed that, and as I progressed, I just continued training in the martial arts, and I saw an opportunity for me to do something that I love, make it a job. Started teaching at 16, 17 years old, and as the years passed, I was put in a position where I could own my own school, and that's where we are right now.
That's all for this edition of SCVi News.